Welcome back for topic 2. This one we're going to talk about what happens when you have equations with absolute values in them. So remember that the absolute value of x means the distance from 0. Or, sorry, I should say x's distance from 0. Okay, so if you have like an absolute value of 3, you are 3 units away from 0. Now, distance doesn't have a negative, it's just a number, so you technically could be going to the left or to the right, which is why what we're going to do is get rid of anything outside the absolute value first. So, for example, on this one, here's my absolute value. I need to get rid of the 4 and the 3 in order to solve for x. You want to get rid of the things that are furthest away from x first. Because if I want to get rid of this 4, I have to divide. And right now, these look really icky to divide. I don't really want to do that, so I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to minus this 3 to get rid of it first. It is further away from the x because there's a plus sign in between them. So this is staying the same. Notice how the bars are still there. You can't just magically not write them. 11 minus 3 is 8. And then we're going to divide by 4. Now, that's the first step. Everything outside is gone. Now, usually the question that people ask next is, how do I get rid of those bars? To get rid of them, you have to set up a positive and a negative equation. So I'm going to drop the bars, and I'm going to write this equation with a 2 and with a negative 2. Now, x is the only thing left, so these are actually my two answers. Okay? Each equation needs to have two answers because you could have gone to the left or to the right 2. Right 2 would give you 2, left 2 would give you negative 2. But you don't know how far away it is until you get the absolute value by itself. Okay, let's look at this one. The only thing on the outside of the absolute values, which are here, is the plus 3. So we got to get rid of the 3. Because again, we're getting rid of anything on the outside first. And then I can't do anything else because everything else is stuck inside these two bars. So I have to skip to the next step, which is to set up a plus and a minus equation. So I'm going to have 2x minus 7 equals 9, and 2x minus 7 equals negative 9. So it's the number over here that switches. Because this thing, even though it's not x, it's 2x minus 7, is 9 units away, to the right or to the left. And then you have to solve this equation. Now, the good news is that it's the same equation, really. You're going to add 7 to both sides to cancel out the negative 7. 9 plus 7 is 16. And you're going to do the same thing over here. You're going to add 7 to both sides. The only difference is it's negative 9 plus 7. And negative 9 plus 7 is negative 2 instead of 16. So the only thing that's changing is this side. And then I need to divide everything by 2. (16) divided by 2 is 8. Negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. So your two answers are 8 and negative 1. And I don't care how you write your answers. I just need to see that 8 is one answer and negative 1 is the other answer. You can write x equals with them like this if you want, or you can just write them like this if you want. Okay? Pay special close attention because if there's something in the inside with x, these aren't going to be the same number. If it's just x inside like this, it will be the same number.